Hello again to Kenny's Punchline Podcast. Okay, Jack, I've been sitting on something for a while now. Something that frankly changes everything. And I mean everything. Like the fabric of reality, kind of everything.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Fabric of reality. That's a bold claim, Jill. Are we talking about a new conspiracy theory? Did you finally crack the code on why socks disappear in the dryer?
No, not socks. Though that's a mystery for another day. This is bigger. Imagine a world where everything you think you know about humanity, about our origins, our history, is fundamentally, profoundly wrong.
All right, you've got my attention. Hit me. What's the bombshell? Are we all living in a simulation? Because if so, I'd like to put in a request for more pizza and less traffic.
It's not a simulation, not exactly, but it's close in terms of altering your perception. Jack, what if I told you that all humans, the original humans, left Earth in the year 2500?
Left Earth, as in packed their bags, waved goodbye, and blasted off to where? Mars, Alpha Centauri? And what, just abandoned the planet? That's quite a story.
Precisely. They left, every single one of them, or at least every single one who was considered human in the traditional sense. And here's the kicker. We, you and I, everyone walking around today, we're not them.
Wait, hold on. If the original humans left and we're not them, then what are we? Are we like a new species? Super advanced apes who learned how to use smartphones?
Not quite. We are, for lack of a better term, aliens, but not from outer space. We're aliens from inner space.
Aliens from inner space. Okay, now you're just messing with me. What does that even mean? Are we like made of dreams? Or do we come from the center of the Earth? Is this a hollow Earth theory offshoot?
It's more conceptual. The original humans, before they left, they knew Earth couldn't sustain them much longer. Resource depletion, climate collapse, all the usual suspects. But they loved this planet, you know? They didn't want it to just die.
So they just packed up and left? That feels a bit irresponsible, doesn't it? Just ditching your home because things got tough.
They left because they had to, Jack. The planet needed to heal, and they had a plan, a grand, audacious plan to preserve a form of humanity, a continuation, without actually being them.
And that plan resulted in
Us.
aliens from inner space. I'm still stuck on that phrase. Are we constructs, clones, some kind of advanced AI with organic bodies?
Think of it this way. The original humans developed technology to encode their very essence, their consciousness, their memories, their humanity itself. Not into a computer, but into a seed, a genetic, psychological blueprint. They then dispersed these seeds into the regenerating Earth, allowing life to reemerge naturally, but with a foundational twist.
So we're reboots? Like a factory reset on humanity, but with all the original software? That's unsettling. And how do you know all this? Is this some ancient text you found, or did you stumble upon a hidden bunker with a holographic message?
It's not that dramatic, honestly. It's more like an inherent knowing, a deeply buried memory that, for some reason, for a very select few, surfaces. I started having these flashes, not dreams, but distinct, visceral sensations of a past that wasn't mine, yet felt utterly familiar, fragments of a time before, and it all started clicking into place.
Flashes. So you're saying you've got latent memories from the original humans? Like a hard drive with a hidden partition? That's wild. Why only you, though? And me, now that you've told me? Am I going to start getting flashes too?
It's not about being told, Jack. It's about a readiness to perceive it. The knowledge awakens in some of us when we're at a certain point, a certain vibration, I guess you could say. You're attuned to it now because you're open. Most people, they just wouldn't get it. Their minds would reject it as too impossible, too absurd.
I mean, it is pretty absurd. We're talking about a secret so massive, so fundamental, that literally everyone else on the planet is living under a delusion. That's a huge burden, Jill. How do you even function?
It changes everything and nothing, all at once. On one hand, you see the world through a completely different lens. Every human interaction, every piece of history, every cultural trend, it all takes on a new meaning. We're not evolving from apes, we're re-evolving from an encoded blueprint. We're not discovering new things, we're rediscovering lost echoes.
So all our progress, our science, our art, it's all just a pre-programmed loop, like a cosmic Groundhog Day for humanity? That's kind of depressing, isn't it? Takes away a bit of the free will aspect.
Not depressing, if you look at it differently. It's a chance to do it better. The original humans made their mistakes. They pushed the planet to its breaking point. We have the opportunity to make different choices, even if the initial spark, the initial blueprint, came from them. We have agency within the framework. Think of it as a really advanced operating system, but we're the users who can download new apps and create new files.
An advanced OS with all the original bugs too, I bet. Like, why do we still have war? Why do we still have greed? Did the original humans encode those too? Or is that just humanity's default setting, no matter where it comes from?
That's the inner space part. It's not just a genetic thing, it's the very fabric of human experience. The potential for good, the potential for harm, the curiosity, the drive to create, to destroy, it's all part of the blueprint. The original humans, in their wisdom or desperation, preserved the full spectrum. They didn't want a sanitized, perfect version of humanity. They wanted a true one.
So we're like a second draft, a rerun of a really complex show, and the original cast is off somewhere in the galaxy, watching us on a giant screen, eating space popcorn?
Maybe. Or maybe they just went to find a new home and wanted to ensure their legacy lived on in their old one, but without damaging it further. The point is, they entrusted us with their essence, and we're living it out, day by day, completely unaware for the most part.
So how did you get this insight, really? Was it a dream? A sudden moment of clarity in the shower? Because latent memories sounds a bit like a convenient explanation for a truly wild theory.
It was gradual. It started with a deep, inexplicable feeling of nostalgia for a future that hadn't happened. Then came the fragments, images of advanced cities, spaceships leaving a vibrant but scarred Earth, faces I didn't recognize but felt a profound connection to. And then the realization that everything I was seeing, feeling, it wasn't a premonition, it was a memory.
A memory from before you were you. That's a lot to process. So if we're not technically human in the traditional sense, what does that make us? Does it change our rights, our purpose?
Legally, no, it changes nothing. Existentially, everything. We are still sentient, feeling beings. We still build, love, mourn, strive. But knowing this, it adds a layer of depth. It means our connection to this planet is even more profound. We're not just inhabitants, we're its living memory, its second chance.
A second chance for the planet, and for humanity. That's a heavy responsibility. Do you think the original humans, wherever they are checking in on us? Are we meeting their expectations?
I don't know. Maybe they're completely absorbed in building new civilizations elsewhere. Or maybe they're like proud parents, hoping we figure it out. The point is, this knowledge isn't about looking to them for answers. It's about empowering us.
Empowering us to do what? Reveal the truth to everyone? Imagine the chaos. People would lose their minds. The internet would break. There would be philosophical breakdowns in every coffee shop.
Exactly. That's why it's a secret. Not because it's dangerous, but because most people aren't ready. It takes a certain openness, a certain willingness to shed everything you thought you knew. But for those who can grasp it, it means a profound shift in perspective. It means we're not just random products of evolution. We're a deliberate, loving legacy.
A deliberate, loving legacy. I like the sound of that. It definitely beats being a cosmic accident, but it still feels incredibly isolating to know something so massive that no one else around you does. Like living in a movie where you're the only one who's read the script.
It can be, but it also gives you a unique kind of empathy. When you see someone struggling or someone achieving greatness, you understand it's all part of this incredible, intricate unfolding of the human blueprint. It's all within that inner space we come from. We're living out the potentials coded within us, for better or worse.
So when I get frustrated with traffic or celebrate a new invention, it's all part of this inherited code, even my love for terribly bad puns?
Especially the puns, Jack. Humanity's capacity for lighthearted absurdity is definitely a core feature. It's all part of the emotional and intellectual range that was preserved and seeded back into the world. It's what makes us, well, us.
Man, this is going to change how I look at my morning coffee. Is it just a beverage or a liquid infusion of inner space energy? Just kidding, mostly. But seriously, this is a lot to chew on. So what do we do with this knowledge? Just carry it around?
We carry it, yes, but we also live it. We live with a deeper understanding of our place, our potential. We strive to heal the planet, to solve the problems that the original humans couldn't quite overcome. We aim to honor the legacy, not just repeat it. It gives our every choice, every moment, a profound significance.
So we're the stewards of a second chance, the caretakers of an entire species' memory, subtly influencing the future without anyone knowing the truth. That's a pretty epic secret to hold. I guess I'll never look at a crowded street the same way again.
Exactly. Every person you see, every story you hear, it's all part of this incredible ongoing narrative, a reimagining of humanity born from the deepest desire to survive and thrive. We are the inheritors of inner space, and this planet, our home, is the grand stage.
Well, Jill, you've certainly given me a new perspective. Inner space aliens, huh? Who knew? Next time, maybe we can discuss why we're all so obsessed with reality TV. I have a feeling there's a hidden inner space explanation for that too.
Oh, absolutely, Jack. There's always a deeper layer. But for now, let's just sit with the idea that we are truly unique, a second dawn for humanity, and that our choices truly matter more than we could ever imagine. Thanks for listening, and for being open to the wildest truth out there.